In 1987, Steve Wilhite led a team at CompuServe that invented the graphics interchange format, an image compression and storage format that allowed for the use of animation even on the early internet, and which is used and name-checked even to this day in slightly more modern contexts. Whenever you say it out loud, you are of course following in the footsteps of its creator, Wilhite, who has said that the acronym was designed by him and the CompuServe team so that they could use the classic quip, choosy developers choose GIF. GIF peanut butter is still a thing, right? That still tracks with the kids? I have to force myself to say GIF. I'm writing GIF in the script wherever I have to pronounce it that way. GIF is hardwired, like how I used to pronounce denouement as denouement until I got quietly shamed for it in a writing workshop. I don't say GIF because of the CompuServe story. I didn't even know that story until a couple of weeks ago when I was responding to a YouTube comment like a healthy, functioning adult. I can see the argument for GIF. Graphics is the first word in the acronym, and that starts with the hard G. This, of course, presupposes that an acronym derives its pronunciation from the words included, in which case I have some follow-up questions about how we're supposed to pronounce the words in WYSIWYG. Or how about this? The acronym is just spelled like JIT. The acronym is really just GIFT without the T, and gift has that hard G, to which I would respond dead and deed, goof and golf, read and tread, or maybe most relevantly, gel and gelt. English is dumb and weird and inconsistent with how different arrangements of letters form different pronunciations. And that's without even taking into account accents and dialects. But the real thing is that GIF is not an English word. It's not even a word, it's an acronym. How do you pronounce FBI? I guess people say LOL now like it's a real word. It sounds awful to me. I'd initially written the script to be about how English is a beautiful but silly language where, in a lot of cases, pronunciation is a dice roll at best. But even beyond that, acronyms may happen to have a vowel in the right place or close enough that we pronounce them like words, but they don't have the etymology or roots of actual words. It's like comparing apples to GLaDOSes. It's pedantic enough to correct people for minor variations in pronunciation of actual words. Trust me, I used to be that guy. Do not be that guy. But this is more equivalent to the spaces versus tabs coding thing that Silicon Valley made fun of years ago. It's silly to have a strong opinion about this. You're being silly. After all, if there's one thing I've learned, it's that choosy YouTube commenters don't choose to mock my pronunciation. They choose to complain about my video game streaming setup.